and welcome to Charmed Intentions, the enchanted spiritual space where we practice magic and bring about our desired outcomes and reality. Today we're going to do a Winds of Change movement spell. This spell is designed to stir stagnant energy. So this is created for those tough situations. This is going to create movement, shift situations in your favor. So it's kind of all purpose, whether it's love, career, or your personal life, wherever you need movement, just like the wind reshapes landscapes. This spell is going to break through any obstacles and push things forward, and it'll also compel action from others. So that is our spell today. My Etsy shop is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading, a candle burned on my altar, or my custom personal spell work where you can choose 3 different intentions for mine. That stuff can be found on Etsy. And we're going to get into today's spell. So for today's spell, you will need an incense. You know I love hemp incense. I am using New Wave. You can use whatever incense corresponds with your situation. So whatever you have is fine. If you want to use different incense that has to do with someone taking action, whatever you have will be okay, especially if it corresponds with your situation. But I'll be using New Wave because it's really good when it comes to bringing a whole new wave of energy, a whole new life, a whole new situation. And also it taps into water energy with the herbs and oils that are used with these hemp incense. So it kind of gives you water and air energy. So New Wave is just perfect for this situation, but you can use what you have. You'll also need a writing utensil as well, of course a lighter so you can light your incense. And then you'll need a piece of paper about the size of a sticky note to write your petition, which is just your request for what you want the spell to do for you. So pause the video, collect your materials, and we're going to open up this space with our opening invocation, which is just sacred space, now come to be. Blessed with light and energy, magic stirs and flows through me. So mote it be, so mote it be. So really the star of today's spell is the incense. Incense is so amazingly powerful. I was just thinking about this morning, like, let's bring back simple spell work. Incense already has the herbs and the oils that correspond with your situation. They also tap into air magic, so they empower your spell with air magic. So they're just perfect. They're so jam-packed. Literally, if all you have is an incense, you can make your situation move. I'm telling you. So simple, but so powerful. It reminds me of like the Salem days where the witches had to hide, and it's like, okay, how can I disguise my magic? I got it. Let me make this creation that seemingly is to just kind of bring, good smells into my home, a deodorizer, but let's actually make it magical AF. Snap to the girls, snap to the girls. I mean, honestly, just so powerful. Their minds, so powerful. So we're going to use incense. We're going to write our petition addressed to the universe, or you can write it in your preferred way. But our spell is already empowered by air magic and the element, so we don't have to address any specific deity or anything like that. So we're going to write our petition addressed to the universe and write what you want to happen as it is. So you can say, okay, say you need your application to move for a loan that's been sitting in limbo, or say you want your person to be invested in your situation. Write that down as it is. So Jacob Smith is invested in our situation. Whatever you want to happen, write that down. Or my application is moved now. You can also be more specific. You can put your name and date of birth and say, first, last, date of birth, application is moved now. So it's addressed specifically to you. But as you're writing this petition, you're already empowering the spell with your energy. So you don't have to write your, first and last and all that, but it just really comes down to a matter of preference. So let me go ahead and write my petition now. So I'm going to say, my living situation is now comfortable and argument free. Rent is paid easily and on time, and my living situation is good. Is good and comfortable. So you would be writing whatever you want for your situation. Mine is more generic, as it's just a generic petition for the spell today. You can be as specific as you want to be as well. It doesn't have to be a two-liner like mine. It can be, you know, more in depth, but that's just how I wrote mine. Very simple, to the point, exactly what I want to happen in my situation. So now that you have written your petition, let's get our incense together. So I'm going to take one of my New Wave incense. And if I was doing this spell in real time, I would definitely take this moment to state exactly what I want to happen. I wouldn't read directly off my petition. I would take this moment to be very specific about how I want things to occur. So, you know, place your incense on top of your petition. Go ahead and light it. And with your hands around the incense, you're going to declare what it is you want this spell to do. So you can say exactly what's on your petition, especially if you've written it really well. But you can also take this time to, you know, speak in real time about how you want things to unfold for you. So I'm going to say my living situation is comfortable with my hands around this incense. I empower my petition and my intention of transforming my living situation to be argument-free, to be good, to be comfortable. My neighbors don't bother me. I'm always able to pay rent on time. I don't struggle with my finances and what I need to make my living situation as comfortable as possible in my petition. And then once you say that, just take a moment. Once you feel like you've said everything you need to say, then you can go ahead and say our closing statement for this ritual. Super simple, super simple. So that is, the gate closes, the spell is spun, my work is done, the magic won. With love and light, I set it free. So done it is, so mote it be. And that is literally it. I'm telling you, we need to bring back simple magic. All the extra can overcomplicate it. These are very powerful tools. You really don't need anything else. So once your incense is fully done burning, your spell is officially done, you can then take this petition and you can instantly transmute it through fire. So just get yourself a fire-safe bowl, and you know, you can light your petition and then you can go ahead and burn it once the incense is all the way done. We have already said our closing statement. So our work today here, it is already finished. We have released it, let it manifest. I hope you enjoyed today's Winds of Change movement spell. This is going to bring about movement in your situation. And as always, let us know how your situation is shifting for the better. Let us know what you wrote to make it more powerful as well, so that we can get a better idea of how we can bring about our desired results. And that is our spell today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work where you can choose 3 different intentions, if you'd like a candle burn on my personal altar, that is where you can find me. And that is what I have for you today. I will see you in the next one. So mote it be.